Hello and welcome, as it is that of Sunday, 13th of August, 2018. Welcome to the Money Charts channel, but this is mainly going to be me talking about the game of life, not the board game. For I see life has multiple different games, but the game of actual living. And I'll be talking about cryptocurrencies amongst such, but you're not really going to be getting any technical analysis. However, as a child, something I realized pretty quickly, and that is that we live in a hostile, furious, dog-eat-dog style world. And I guess as I was into the early high school years, there really was three things that there was in life, at least as I would have seen. And really the three things in which I seen that what we're here on the planet, at least why I was here and why I would think many others was here, were for the three reasons. The first, and that would be to make money. The second, that's the get a wife, have children, the family life that everyone seems to have. And the final one, simply having fun and enjoying life. For there really didn't seem to be much more. And within the three categories, the one that I found the most easiest, going back to being even 10 years old and the earliest ages I can remember, was making money. For getting different jobs, different ways of sales, and even working in time as you get older through gambling and through, well, of course I talk about calculated gambling, something that was relatively always easy for me to do. Now the second one was where I hit the roadblock in my life, as that was something I was unable to do. However, I realized for myself that the first three, or the first and last, were the most important. For there was no way I could ever get into a situation like this if I didn't have the money, and I certainly am not going to live life that isn't going to be fun. And that makes it difficult sometimes when things are going bad and you try to make the best of negative situations. And I'm not going to say unfortunately, but I've been in the situation where I've had to do so on many different occasions within life. And as I move into the charts, that third one of enjoyment, and really has now been trying, for my case, to manage boredom as I move on for the game of crypto trading, which would be aligned in the first circle. Thus that of making money, income, net capital, getting that type of stuff is within this game. That's what it is for me. It's one that I feel that I can win at. And the score, well, it makes money. It's not like playing a game of Super Mario Brothers or any type of sim life games where you get scores and you do things with your scores. And in this game of life here in crypto trading, oh, you're in the situation now for me where all these markets are going down. And Bitcoin has been doing so much better compared to almost every single other cryptocurrency out there, that all these other ones are well below their February lows. And Bitcoin has lost about 3x. Many other coins, they can talk about losing 10, 30, 50, 80x in many cases. And when the markets go down, that means it's been in the game setup buying. That almost is like, it's a losing situation. It's a bad spot in the game, but it's a required spot. For when markets go down, that's when buys come in to place. And that's what I've been getting in these games lately. All the buys, which means I have to take Bitcoin, US dollar Tether, and Ethereum, and all this type of stuff to buy other coins, and Binance Coin as well to buy other coins. That's been going on for the last few days. And I've been waiting patiently for a situation of tremendous gains within the alt space. I am very confident there's a very good chance that will come into place. And instead of me getting 90% buy orders throughout my game, I'll now be looking to get 80, 90% sell orders throughout the game. And then my score numbers increase. And I can do things with the score. Like go to a website, pretend, although I'm not pretending, like I'm buying silver, even though I have no cash on me I plan on using. But they have an interesting button on there where it says pay with Bitcoin or pay with Litecoin. Interesting. Well, let's push that button, I would say, within the game. And it would state a number, or give us this amount, and say Litecoin, give us 20 Litecoin, or give us 0. Whatever amount of Bitcoin. Well, I can copy that number too, and I can go to a wallet and paste it in a wallet. They also give an address. Maybe if it's Litecoin, it will start with L with a bunch of numbers and letters, and I'll copy that and paste it. I'll push a send button, push another couple buttons, and magically on the computer screen in about 2 seconds, it says approved. And a couple days later, the FedEx man at 12:25 p.m. Eastern Time will come in and drop off my silver. How that guy gets there at the exact same time every single time I order, I don't understand. But 12:25 p.m. Eastern Time is when I get my silver. But I haven't ordered it in a while because, well, the markets, of course, and cryptos have not been going higher. That's part of the game. Now, for me, when I talk about the whole boredom situation, there really isn't much left, really, but to play this game. For if I choose not to, then what do I do with my cryptos? Okay, I can buy some precious metals and store it. Okay, I can buy some cash or get some cash and just have it. I already have some as it is already, but I can just have it. But what else am I going to do? So it at least gives me something to do in a world that I have rejected. Rejected in what? Well, I'm not a big fan of the monetary model, economic system. It's, to me, something that I feel is a degradation towards the human species. That's just how I look at it. And I really have a difficult time participating in it anyway to continue the monetary system moving. And I do feel there's going to be a major change in this world, but I really don't know how long it's going to take. It wouldn't surprise me if things just happen soon and things just go crazy, but I'm not to expect it. It has been a slow ride for quite some time throughout the decade of the tens and the information age, as this information has been available throughout the entire decade. Great information on a model of monetary that is, well, what many people call a Ponzi scheme. And so now, of course, I mentioned I'm single, so I mean, for me, it's just a matter of playing the game, helping out different types of family members, myself, and just playing the game. For there really isn't much left, even to the point where I'm at the stage where I'll probably never walk again, and that's because of hereditary spasticity that I've had, and it's unfortunately gotten to the point where at the start of the year I was declining, and I was able to walk okay 3 years ago. I could fully walk 10 years ago and 5 years ago. But that's just part of life, and so that's something I myself have to deal with in that third section that I talk about. Just being happy and just, you know what, just enjoying what comes, because I realize that this whole crypto game that you could say my score is going lower because markets are going down and I'm always forced to buy just to replenish when I have a code that goes, oh, I buy at 3100 Satoshi. Then later on I'm buying at 2610. And then a week and a half ago, I bought at 24.05, and I just got another alert. I bought at 21.16. Okay, so I have to pay more. My score goes down. So be it. That's part of the game. And I know that if it fails, then unfortunately that's going to be something I wouldn't have expected to happen. But again, as I stated before, what am I going to do if I wanted to get it in advance? Go into fiat currency? Not really something I'd want to do. So I'm really left with limited choices. But I also realize that if I'm right, cryptos work out to be very, very good, and I'm able to make a lot of good trades, because what I want to see happen in this market is a period of time of several days, even weeks, where it was like last summer, even though December of last year, where the markets just have amazing movements. But along the way, situations like this that occur both intraday, within the day, and intra-week, or well, situations where, say in the day, something goes from like 8,000 Satoshi back down to 5 and then up to like 16,000, something like that within the day, where I'm able to see it, buy some back in here, and then it does this thing like that again where I'm able to buy some more, and then see the amount that my score goes up. And okay, well, now I can have some more fun getting silver coming to the door. I'll most likely be getting myself a damn good scooter as well, because I'm gonna definitely be needing different access, of course, as I move on. And that's what the game is all about. Feeling as happy in life as I can. I don't care about these movements lower, because I know it's part of the game. And what else am I going to do? Am I going to choose to be in the method of being depressed, down, pissed off at situations that affect my score in a negative fashion? No, I'm not. That would be kind of pointless, really. And that's really all I want to go over, because again, I'm just doing these videos really for something to do. I really am bored, big time. I've been bored for a while, but less, or more bored rather, recently than I have been over the last several years. A lot of it, I got actually very into educating about the system and about how things are just so screwed over in this world, and that stuff's now boring to do, and I already know it. I don't need to research more on why the fiat currency's in bad shape, or how it's designed to do all of these bad things like increase debts, because I already know that stuff is majorly passe. So it's almost as if you're trying to it's like you don't even know, someone suggests something, you see something cool, and it just excites you, and it's something you get into. Sort of like, even like how poker was when I first seen it available online, and the cryptos games, when you see something new, something exciting. But it's interesting in life, because you even just try to revisit things from back in the day, it's not the same. And any type of nostalgia, that is, when you go back to, in my case, life from what it was like in the 1980s and 1990s. All right then, thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day, and enjoy the game of life. Bye-bye.